All right, this is Romans chapter 8, verse 24. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope."
So this basically going back into patience, man. We are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. So you can't say this stuff that you see physically is hope, man. So you can't. So the scripture is basically telling us not to put our hope in these cars, clothes, money, and houses, and all this stuff that we see, man, because this is temporary. You know, this temporary. We ain't gonna be here forever, man. Our life blows away as dust, man. Our life is as a vapor. You know, we should search for heavenly things, not earthly things, man. We supposed to be spiritual beings. This for the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Also, the confusion of faces that's a part of that. We not crayon prophets. We understand how some of our people are going to look like some of these other nations because our people have turned away from their power, man. And our true power name is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahweh Shai. It's time to come up out of that Christianity slave doctrine, man. That was put on our people to be a stumbling block. For our people can mingle in with these other nations just like Yahweh Bashir Yahushua told us not to do since the beginning, since the time of Adam and Eve. When he spoke of not going over there with the tree of knowledge of good and evil, when he was speaking of trees, he was speaking of different nationality of people, man. He was telling us that a guy, he was basically, get this scripture for me real quick. Somebody, get the book of Sirach.
All right.
Chapter 15.
All right, got you.
Because I'm going to go ahead and bring the scripture out, man. We're going to let the scriptures talk.
15?
Yeah, 15. Start at verse. Hold on, let me get you. Real quick. Start at verse. No, go to, 15. Hold on. Damn. Bear with me real quick, y'all. No, it's right here. It's chapter 13.
Right,
start at verse 14.
All right, this is the book of Sirach, 13 and 14.
Go ahead.
It says, "Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon him for thy salvation.
Keep going.
Every beast loveth his life, and every man loveth his neighbor."
They say every beast loveth his life, and every man loveth his neighbor. Just like he told us, like I was speaking on from the times of Adam and Eve. He told us not to go and mingle with those other trees. He say a beast will dwell according to their like, man. A beast will love their own. You know, so therefore, and what it also said right there about the neighbor?
It says, "And every man loveth his neighbor."
And who is our neighbor? The so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are our neighbors, man. Because in the ancient times, when you look back and look into that word neighbor, it defines as another Israelite, another fellow Israelite that used to stay next door to another fellow Israelite, man. You know, because these scriptures was only written for Israel, and that's it, man. So when it says neighbor, it's not talking about the modern day term neighbor. That's why it's important to research words, man, find out the etymology behind them. You know, just like our apostles and elders teach us here at Great Millstone, man. All right, keep going.
All right. And it says, verse 16.
Show.
It says, "All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his Shalaki." Let me start over.
Go ahead.
Sirach 13 and 16. It says, "All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like kind."
So it says, all flesh consorteth to one kind. And it says, a man shall
cleave to his like.
And a man shall cleave to his like. So therefore, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American was supposed to only be clinging to each other, man. And not no other nation that's outside of them. So you shouldn't be clinging on to the so-called white man, the red dye Indian, the Arab, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, the Hawaiian, and the Samoans. You shouldn't be clinging on to these people, man. So you shouldn't be wanting to be of the nation of Islam. You shouldn't want to be a Buddha. You shouldn't want to be of Jehovah's Wickedness. You shouldn't want to be of Hell Zeus, what that name Jesus Christ means. You shouldn't want to be of all these other heathen customs, man. Because Yahweh Bashir Yahushua told us we are a holy nation. So we're supposed to be set apart. We shouldn't be keeping no Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and all these other pagan holidays that our oppressors have told us how to keep. You know? Keep on going. That's it.
That was it all.
That was it. All right. Now let me get that other scripture that you wanted. What that scripture you wanted?
Romans.
Oh yeah, finish that Romans.
All right.
Go back to Romans. Yeah.
All right, this is back at Romans
Where you left off at?
8 and 24. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope."
So that goes back into the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope, Shalaki, faith is the evidence of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen, man. You know what I'm saying? That hope. That's what we do. We hope to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know that we're going to be saved. We hope. We have that faith. And we also have that patience to be slow suffering to wait for it. Because we believe the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
And with that word hope is something that's not seen. What we hoping for? We hoping for salvation. All right, we can't see it, but we hoping for it. We have faith in our power that we can be saved, that we can be delivered from this wickedness of this wicked place. All right, so we have hope in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to keep us safe. All right.
And what's Esau's hope? The dollar, America. All right, this is their hope. This is their kingdom, man. They really don't have hope because their hope is here. They see their hope. They see their hope every day. We don't have our hope yet. Our hope is coming, man. That's why we have hope in these scriptures. That's why we steady abounding in faith, man. Having patience, having faith, hope that Yahweh Shai is gonna come for His elect. Hoping for New Jerusalem. All right, hoping that we are one of the elect, man. All right.
Real quick, Babakashah, because that's what this thing is based on. Faith, man.
Faith.
You know, it's based on faith. And that's the ones that's going to be able to escape up out of here, man. It's going to be the ones that's big in faith and working, man, to present their faith before the people, showing their faith. Because you just can't say that you have faith, man. That's not going to cut it. You got to show your faith. Faith is an action word, just like love is. You can't say you love somebody, you have to show it. How you show that you love the Most High? By keeping His laws, statutes, and His commandments. You just can't say out your mouth that you love Him. Just like the scriptures say, these people draw near me with their mouth, but their heart's far from me. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua knows your heart, man, and He told us it's desperately wicked. That's why we don't supposed to trust in our own hearts, man. Go ahead.
All right. Because what we supposed to do to show that we have faith? Come out here in the highways and byways and teach this word, preach this word openly, publicly, man. In Proverbs 1 it says she uttered her voice in the streets, man. Who is that she? Wisdom, man. All right. You get that Revelation 3 and 10. Oh, you got a precept?
I get that. You got it?
Y'all got Revelation 3 and 10?
Go ahead.
This is Revelation 3 and 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth."
It said what? Those that keep the word of my patience, man.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
All right. The hour of temptation is the 66 microchip, man. All right. All the world gonna be tried with this chip. All the brothers, man. So what we doing? We keeping the word of His patience so we can get exempt from this, man. All right. We read it one more time.
It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole earth, to try them that dwell upon the earth."
All right, dwell them that upon the earth, man. That time is coming. All right. So that's what we coming out here, showing our faith, so we can get away from this RFID chip, man. Because what? It said we will be beaten with many stripes when we take this chip. All right. That's all I got. Oh, you got a precept? All right. One more scripture. Last scripture.
All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. fear Yahweh and keep His commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. All right. So our duty as servants is to keep His commandments, His statutes, and His laws. All right. And for us to keep that, we have to have faith, we have to have patience, and we have to have substance of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we have to continue to do the will and the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's our duty, all right? And whether it be good or whether it be bad, it's gonna be judged, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna take into consideration of what we have done in the past and what we are doing now. So what we gotta do is just keep fighting, man. Just keep doing the will and the works, man. All right. With that being said,
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.